Hey, Kain 3 here with a new RPG hack showcase, Final Fantasy 2 Born of a Dragon. This one is a actual difficulty hack of Final Fantasy 2, the US version. And before I get started, I've got a new command in my chat room for if and when I'm doing any hack showcases or just playing any hacks in general. If you just type ROM hack, you can see what hack I'm playing, along with a link for a romhacking.net, link for the patch or anything else. I want to welcome one of my new followers, Pandawish. She's a great streamer, loves RPGs, and she's been at the tail end of playing Xenogears right now. Xenogears. Give me a sec. Sorry, type her name. So yeah, give her a follow too, and we'll get back to things. So right now, I'm doing the Born of a Dragon hack showcase. Tonight, I have the energy. I'm going to do the ones for the Chrono Trigger, Prophet's Guile, and Flames of Eternity hacks. Probably by what's today? Thursday, sometime Saturday. I'll export both of them over to YouTube, and maybe late Saturday or sometime Sunday I'll publish the reviews of both of them on my blog. So this one I had originally wanted to do a couple months ago when I heard about it on the FF4 Ultima forums, but I couldn't get the patch to work correctly. So I just moved on, and apparently I wasn't the only. Then somebody was nice enough to patch it for me and a few other people in the Ultima Discord. So I was finally able to play this. And on my own, I played quite a bit of it up until Kain when you get Edward. For the sake of this hack showcase, I'll only be going up to Kaipo when Rydia officially joined. You'll start seeing why soon. And the nice thing about this, even though it's a difficulty hack, there's a mini walkthrough included with the README file that gives you tips and advice on what to do, what not to do for the couple boss fights you encounter, how to level, what not to fight, stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, this is a difficulty hack, which isn't my cup of tea, but considering I wanted to do this a couple months ago, and it just came across my desk again, I figured, why not? Let's do it. So with this being a difficulty hack, you've got, how can I put it, bottlenecking when it comes to grinding. In each area before a boss checkpoint, say the Mist Dragon or the guards at Kaipo that attack you at Kaipo, you've got a couple levels you can go up, and then it becomes kind of a slog to level. I think for the sake of this, since this is just really a difficulty hack, there's no real changes to the dialogue or the story. Only other changes are to a number of the items and gear you can equip. I'm going to actually just fast forward through the opening dialogue here, along with when we regain control of Cecil and Baron Castle to get through the prologue. Another big change, like I said, being a difficulty hack along with some extra and new gear, is the fact that you can't run in that you can't run away from enemies when you're in a cave, when you're in caves, mountains, stuff like that. The author of this hack, MGE, came up with an explanation about it, which honestly, in a real world sense, it does make sense. Basically, it's saying if you're in a cave and you get attacked by monsters, you're more or less limited where the hell you can run off to. So basically, with this being a difficulty hack and the aforementioned not being able to run in battle in caves and such, may turn a lot of people off. Molotov is a newly designed item. I think that was the big one of the bomb items in the. We'll start seeing a lot of it when we get through the opening dialogue. I want to thank everybody for joining me today for another hack showcase as well. I do enjoy doing these. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow afternoon to do those other two hacks I've mentioned a few times, Big Trouble in Little China and Miami Vice for S. And then maybe tomorrow night do the ColecoVision stuff. And possibly Saturday do both parts of one of the two-part streams I had in mind for my backlog. Either the Sega Arcade stuff or the Famicom Discovery. But to be honest, I'm aiming towards Famicom. Like I said, for the sake of time and everything, since this is a retranslation, I'm going to fast forward through of the dialogue here. And maybe do the same in the other big dialogue point, Cave, Mistville, Kaipo. Okay. Got the King package. Alright, so another change with this hack, I think it's optional patch you can put on. If you press left, you can turn on and off faster walking in locations and the overgrowth as well. So let's look at this. So cache is something new. Cache immediately will bring up the big chocobo to give him items and take items back, which is pretty useful because you're going to end up finding a lot of items and gear here that you may not need right away or that you want to store for later. More so than vanilla. Got more dialogue we can skip through. Stuff. Old Man Sid. Doing Sid stuff. Being the best Sid he can. For the Chrono Trigger stuff later, since Prophet's Guile is pretty short, I'm not going to go through a lot of it because I'm planning on playing it fully when I'm doing Flames of Eternity. I've actually never really played, so we'll go through, I don't know, a little bit of it to get the plot started and see what we learn. If anybody has any questions regarding this, feel free to ask in chat. Blah blah. Seeing how Born of a Dragon is more of a difficulty hack, and a lot of things change in the way you use items and other gear. The beginner house is a lot more useful in this, which we'll explore once we get through the prologue. Of course, doing that works a lot faster if I'm phone in. Of course, not with S9X. After this and the Chrono Trigger RPG pack showcases, the only ones I have left of the backlog is the Tears of Fantasia, SN, PlayStation comparison. Then I think after that, the next one, Dragon Quest delocalized one, before I start playing the Dragon Quest game. Okay, we are finally through this crap. Okay. Really? There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I have no idea what the hell just happened. Alright, so as you can see, we're starting from level 1. We're weak as babies. And we got a couple new items here. We got an agility ring and Cecil with a strength ring. So let's do a quick battle. Like I said, since we have the cash option to instantly summon the fat chocobo, there's no character whistles. Alright, this fight could be a problem, which I'll show you in. And as you can see, Cecil has his Dark Wave. And this was probably a think of this. what? Screw that guy. Hey, Chris474, welcome. Alright, we're in Barrentown. And no, Chris, we're in Barrentown. We're not in space. Alright, that goggle helmet is a new item. If you know your Final Fantasy, you know goggles always prevent dark ability. So let's finish up here. Hey Chris, how's it going, buddy? Shadows? So also none of the glitches and whatnot were fixed or anything with this hack. So I didn't catch. We're fixed with this hack, so stuff like I guess the ears glitch are still intact, and along with the item duplication. Which I've actually found even more useful in this hack than most others I've played. Actually, package, first thing we get rid of later. I'll come back in here in a little while. Now let's try to do a fight where I don't die. Oh, good. Strikes. I can pull some. I can pull past it. Oh, hello. Maybe I actually can. As you just saw, the sword rats have. Okay. Damn it. RNG hates me now. As you saw there, sword rats having ability. If you don't kill them right away, they may do their sting ability and wipe you out. Alright, this is better, I guess. So, like I've said, this is a difficulty hack. So we're at the first boss checkpoint for the Mist Dragon, so there's only so many levels we can go up. And for the sake of this hack showcase and whatnot, I'm only going to try to go up to at least level 5 before the Mist Cave. And then fight the Mist Dragon. Oh, of course. Good. Oh, what? I have no goal. This is usually the part where I just turn fast forward on and just keep hitting the A button. Of course, just like in the original, the Dark Wave takes some of Cecil's I'm gonna knock off these eagles, get the first level up, then just doing items. Oh god. And then just doing item split. Yeah, and I didn't even buy any lives yet either. Let's try this. That should help. Okay, next fight I'm going doing item dupe, so I've got some extra G's for a trip to the inn. And of course it has to be these. Sorry about this. Before. Also, I think if you move to the, if I remember right, if you move to the back row, you don't take as much damage and won't die. I know that's the case for one of the boss fights coming up. Right now, unfortunately, that I want to do some fights, do some more item splitting. These. Good luck. Okay. Guess we're not going to touch. RNG in this is really not going the way I like it. Okay, well, at least I get a strike first. I think after we gain another level. Yeah, I think after I gain another level, I'll show off the beginner house, and then we'll get down to the nitty-gritty of leveling hell here. Oh, I didn't expect that. The other nice thing is, consumable items tend to drop quite a bit. Will tend to drop quite a bit. Alright, that was horrible timing right there, wasn't it? See if I can knock off 2 of these and do another item out. Oh, wow, he only lost 1. Really take that. Ooh, that got lucky there. Thankfully, after this, have enough gold to in. Check out other ROM hacks online. FF6 Brave New World is great. Right, move, kid. Kid. it get the hell out of my... Also, another thing with this, when you hit a town before you fight a boss, it's helpful to talk to people in the inn and the cafes, because they may give you tips on how to beat the upcoming boss. The Strength Relic grants 3 to Strength. There's a similar relic for Agility, Wisdom, and Willpower. Dark is based on attack power and consume HP to cast. Already know that. Feeling Berserk, have a sedative. I rate that. And as we saw, Cecil already has a Strength Relic, and Kain has a Agility one. So I want to do a little experiment here. Let's see what... Okay, that works. Let's go to the back row and fight, and let's try fighting that way. He was at first thought I was going now. Alright, so another thing with this, a lot of gear that you can equip can be used in battle too. So the Shadow Sword grants Blink. Really, King Reeve, like, please stop missing. Sure is, yep. And we got another gin and tonic. Alright, we got a ways to go here. In the meantime, before we go back to town, I actually want to go to the Chocobo Forest. I mean, I know there's a difficulty hack, but your attack's missing so much really sucks. Oh yeah, choke. But I guess I'm going to get attacked first. Because why the hell not? Since this ROM hack seems to hate me. Again, if anybody's got questions regarding this, feel free to ask. He's toast. Got that tonic in. I was really hoping that will... That worked. Chocobo Forest worked just like before. Just no fat chocobo. Light Rock, I have no idea what this does yet. Even though that graphic kinda looks like a piece of cheese instead. Maybe it's the light cheese. Who knows? I think I'm close to another level up. Alright, so let's see if I can try not to die. Probably asking to back. Like I said, difficulty hacks really aren't my thing. The only other one that I've played that was close to a difficulty hack, but not really wasn't, was was the little bit I played of Brave New. This is probably going to be a big. This fight is probably going to be a big mistake. Let's do that. Touch. Cups one I had another one. Pretty much once Kain gets to a good level, I'm actually going to switch out their strength and agility and give it to Kain so his strength and jump ability has more oomph to it. Alright, you know what? Let's do another fight. Bring another items. I mean, like, Brave New World wasn't a difficulty hack, just a lot of the enemies were a lot more difficult than usual. You couldn't just... Oh, goddamn. You couldn't just spam A button and make your way through it. A lot of the basic enemies were a lot harder and kill you if you do the wrong thing. Like trying to steal from non-human enemies and getting wiped out the minute you lose. Brave New World is not too much more difficulty than vanilla. I would say vanilla FF2 difficult to start with. No, it's really not. And anybody just joining us, if you want to know what I'm playing, just type !ROM hack. Anytime I'm playing any hacks, I'm going to try to keep that up to date. If I'm not playing a ROM hack, I'll probably put something stupid in the line like insert ROM hacking like it did before or whatever. Alright, no, but let's switch these over now. But to be honest, I kind of want to try a sword rat fight. And, you know, kind of hope for the best. And then we'll go in the beginner house. Then again, I played vanilla FF6 several times. Me too, buddy. I really do need to play vanilla FF6 again. If anything, just so I can start getting screenshots to do a full-on review. Alright, let's try jumping. Let's try a blink on Cecil. I think the sword rats have 8 or 9 HP, so pretty much anything over 8 for Kain's jump attack, the golden. Guys, not really. Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Like I said, the nice thing is a lot of the enemies will drop consumables. On the bad side, you don't get much in the way of XP and GP. And honestly, I think once I hit... I didn't want to do the castle. Once I hit level 5, I'm more or less at the bottleneck for this area. Pretty much this is, as I've said, this is set up where you go to a new area, you're going to get beat, until you gain a few levels, and then you can push through. But the game is built in such a way that you can and you don't want to level up too much, because then it's going to be a really slow, extremely slow. This is the FF4 BOAD training room. Many things have changed, so you'd better study before challenging the outside world. And no shit. Oh, before I do that, there's how to do out here. Apparently, let me show you part 1 of our dance. Apparently, you should talk to all the dancers in all the towns. I don't know if that counts for Underworld or not, because you get, I don't know, an item or new special ability or something. What I've gotten out of the mini walkthrough. That's the name, right? If you're stuck, don't give up. Try an alternate strategy. Check shops, look for treasure, and make sure to test armor for special effects. So yeah, that's another thing to build on the fact that a lot of the armors and stuff you can equip will have special abilities, like the Shadow Sword having the blink ability. Later when you will get up to where I start my game on my own at Kain, and you get the Blood Sword in the ancient waterway. Use the Blood Sword in battle. It uses either dark or sleep on enemies. Both spells are extremely powerful, but take a long time to cast and require a lot of MP. Paladin spells reflect the inner strength of the caster. So yeah. Black and white magic are basically the same, but core and ninja magic are way different. Treasure box contents are not what they used to be. In fact, some new ones have been added. Some shields provide physical defense, but mostly elemental defense or immunity. Some even allow you to absorb elements. And that's another thing with this. When you're in caves and towns, you may want to try to explore and bonk your head into everything, because you may find a hidden path that's not in vanilla, or some new special gear. Weapons work differently too. Nearly all weapons having in-battle use. Try out new items ASAP. Some spells are impossible to find outside of use in battle weapons. Again, Shadow Sword and casting blink. Helmets typically grant the rare defense against status effects, like the goggles we picked up earlier. A variety of new spells have been added. Some are not learned by leveling up. Tunics are for spellcasters. They typically grant little armor but nice stat boost. Relics boost specific stats. Don't underestimate their power. So the tunics are basically like the shirts and cloths and whatnot in vanilla that you would equip on the white and black mages, and more or less like the kung fu type shirts Edge and Yang wear. Armor is the bread and butter of a tank. It will mitigate a lot of physical damage. Gauntlets are rare. Most will protect against specific kinds of monsters. So, this mod is not a grind fest. If leveling is slow and you're stuck, you're doing it wrong. Awful. If you're stuck, don't give up. Try an alternate strategy. Closing inns hold valuable tips about side quests and powerful items. Core magic is very hard to find. Treasure boxes, shops, rare steals. Chili Feathers user options hack is active. Press L to run, select in combat to see your ATB. Okay. Remember, unequip members before they leave your party or you'll lose their precious items. Yeah, I kind of learned that a long time ago. It's pretty much an automatic thing whenever I play FF4 Ultimate. No. Talk to everyone. While plot-related messages are unchanged, NPCs will give useful hints. All damage, experience, and numeric content has been scaled back in order to stretch the difficulty. Yeah, we know. Armor that provides both magical and physical defense is there. At level 70, all characters will be getting huge stat boosts, which I think is the same, which I think also happens when it comes to FF4 Ultima also. Or maybe, I know that happens in Ultima at some point, I don't remember where. Access the Fat Chocobo at any time using the menu option cache. Many Japanese version only abilities have been unlocked and tuned. We kind of saw that with the Dark Sword, and not Cecil. Edward has his mix ability, which I think was in the Japanese. So let me know what you think of this hack so far. We're going to grind up to level 5 and then hit the Misty Cave. And hopefully not die there. If it really comes to, I'll try to gain another level in there. Considering I don't have much of a... I can't run battles. Gotta wait. No, I don't want. I do like how you have to have more strategy with this one. With this hack in general. The difficulty hack portion, not so much. Like I said, these aren't really my difficulty hacks aren't really my cup of tea. So you probably won't be finding me doing many hack showcases in that aspect. I think the next one that I will do that is sort of a difficulty hack-ish is the FF6 Beyond Chaos Randomizer. Considering how that one... Alright, heal time. Alright, and I think I came up with... And I think I've got a strategy for the single sword rat that I didn't realize when I played this before. Cool. Before we do the Misty Cave, I also want to do some more item splitting so I can get some more consumable. Where we at? Okay. Couple more bites. I'm going to try to keep the Dark Wave to try to speed things up a little bit. Oh, nice. One more fight. Okay. Hopefully one more fight. Then I want to do some item splitting to get some more consumables, and then we'll hit the Misty. Alright, that's the HP I want. I can... Oh, maybe I can get another level up in the Misty. These guys drop a lot of... Check them. Of course. Oh, RNG really hates me with this drum hack today. I think where I'm at here with level 5 is pretty much the bottleneck for the Mist Dragon anyway, so this is actually a good point. So, one more fight. Actually, let's... Ooh, snuck out a win there. Okie dokie. A couple of those. Hey, chance. Excuse me. I do have to go. Damn it, kid. Alright, that should be good. Safe. Also, I don't really recall anybody in the Misty Cave having a dark ability. Skippy goggles. Alright, let's save. And I'm going to get over the cave with bow. I don't get beat up. Do, 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 do. Misty Cave. I'm actually going to bypass the treasure chest here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, so like I said earlier, when you're in caves, you can't run. You're stuck fighting. Alright, that was not my original intention, but I'll... So yeah, when you're in cave, mountains, stuff like that, you can't run from battle. According to the author, his real world explanation for it is basically that if you're in a cave or something, you've got limited space to begin with. So it's not like, oh look, there's a monster in front of us. Let's go back. Because sooner or later you have to press on ahead and you meet those monsters again. Oh, thanks for the poof sticker, Chris. I didn't even see that come in. And honestly, I kind of do want to get a fight with the 6 sword rats. Because that'll actually be good for XP. Honestly, the only turn-offs for this is the fact that it's a difficulty hack and the fact that you can't run in caves, mountain passes, and such may turn people off. Oh, I got lucky. At this point, I should just keep grinding these guys for some life potions. Alright, you know, this is getting ridiculous. Fighting the same 4 enemies in this damn cave. Really would be nice if I could get the room of lava. If you guys remember, there's usually a treasure chest here. Not anymore. No secret spot there. Oh, finally! Lava. And as you can see, they have the slow spell on them. Again, another case of easy enemies having new abilities. Maybe a couple more. Let's okay, that was stupid. I do want to say, I think you're less inclined to die if you attack from the back row. Obviously, your weapons won't do as much damage, but in normal Final Fantasy IV techniques, I don't even know what the word. Basically, if you get attacked by 6 sword rats, as we've seen, if you don't kill them right away, they have the sting ability. So God damn it. Timing was awful in that fight. Okay. Like I was saying, pretty much if you've got a fight with 6 sword rats, A, you're possibly in trouble. B, if you just have Cecil use the blink ability off the shadow sword and just have Kain keep jumping to take them out, you should be fine. And like you said, I'm pretty much at the bottleneck here for leveling. Hey, Shonan, how's it going, buddy? How you feeling? Alright, I've got 20 XP left, so you know what? Let's just do 1 or 2 more fights. Get that level up. Since it seems like this brown hack hates me this afternoon and wants me to just keep fighting the same enemies over and over. This is ridiculous. Why am I fighting the same enemies over and over and over? Okay, we gotta level up. Really don't have to do any more leveling in this area. Leave now. Is there a monster? No, it's your mom, Kate. Alright, happy healing time. I'm okay, I have lunch on the way. Make me feel good enough to tackle Pepsi Man tonight. Chris, do you want to tell him, or should I? Give a shout out to Shodan Freeman. He's an awesome streamer. He's an awesome streamer. Plays some great games. Has some great Snapchat filters and says ridiculous things by accident. Anybody just joining us? We are playing the FF2 Born of a Dragon FF2 hack, which is a difficulty hack, and we're hitting the first boss. Which I'll show you has some new techniques attached to them. Like the fact that it can cast Ice 1. A lot of the bosses I've noticed don't have a lot of HP. Like the Mist Dragon and the Ultraman don't have a lot of HP, but you kind of have to work for it to do damage on them. Ultraman wasn't hard. Ultraman has some new techniques that one of the people in the cafe in Kaipo will warn of. But it's not a slow fight where you have to keep attacking him and take out one arm after another. Which is a nice change, honestly. This fight, Kain is your main damage healer. Cecil just stands around looking for. One more jump should do it, honestly. Boom. That's one dead Mist Dragon. Okay, happy save time. Alright, before we burn the village down, here's something else new. Go in here. Go swimming in the pool. Finding elixir. Go through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. Get a mega elixir. And that's it. And now let's burn the village to the ground and make offerings. But, you know, that's always fun. I open my package. It's red and fiery. Again, for the sake of this, I'm going, since this isn't really a revised dialogue text hack, I'm going to skip through all the dialogues here. Since all the dialogues is as in Ella. Again, if anybody has any questions regarding this hack, feel free to ask in the chat. He pounded me. Right now we gotta carry Rydia in our pocket. Get to Kaipo. But first, there's a couple of things I want to show you. Oh crap! I forgot you're on. Oh yeah. Since we're going to be going in the desert, there are enemies that can use dark on me and blind me, so now is when the goggles come in handy. And let's see if there's anything right here. Like, I think Wow, that still didn't kill all. God damn. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on! Please die? Well, that sucked. Wow. Let's see at full level. I still got a lot. There is one enemy over here. Not what I want. That's definitely not what I want. Geez, RNG in this game has been stupid as has been really bad for me. First, I start out getting wiped out. Then I finally hit a sweet spot. Misty Cave, I get attacked by the same crap over and over again. And now I can't get the fight that I want here. Good grief. Okay, here we go. If you remember from Vanilla, I think the Mars or the lava have dark powder. Again, since I've got the goggles helm, I'm not getting docked. Why, going eye drops and some. Alright, this is new over here. This guy who sells you some tonics before you enter town. Tonics being the cure potions. And I think potions are the stronger versions of the tonics. Quick save. 420 gold. You must rest. Once we get Rydia in the party, I'll show you more or less just how to level. Just what her leveling is like, which is pretty much the same as the rest of this hack, and like she is in Vanilla, starting at level 1, yada yada yada. So far, I've noticed Cecil, Kain, and Rydia start at level 1. I think when I did my game on my own, Teller started at 20, which is natural, considering he's always a higher level when he joins and rejoins the party. Edward was at 5, I think, so I'm guessing Yank's going to be a high level. Callum and Prom always start at level 1, regardless of Ella. Ed will probably start pretty high. Rosa, I'm not too Rosa, I'm kind of curious about, and I may actually just go and complete the Antlion Cave on my own just to find out for myself. Alright, so like before, with this fight, you can go. If you knock out all 3 soldiers, the officer will run, or if you just knock off the officer, he'll and then the soldiers will get a lot of HP. You'll get a lot of XP. Officer having a new ability, that being Patton being able to cast fire. So in the case of this, I don't remember offhand if the officer is going to run away if I take out all 3, or if it's the same as Ella. They thought that was going to take him out. So you know what? Let's do a quick heal. Of that tonic. Need some. Go quick heal. Go quick blink. And you know what? Let's find out. But not this time. Okay, officer, by any time I attack the officer, counters by 1. That's cool. That's cool. Gotta keep the HP up. Hopefully. This will. I'm dead. Back to the front. Badge. This is pretty much one of those fights where you're going to be attacking, healing to knock off the officer. Unless you manage to kind of crit. Let's see if I get. Probably not. Okay. And before anybody asks, Blink only protects me physical attacks, not magic. I remember. Yeah, I actually wasn't paying attention there. That was my bad. Thanks for the host distro era Twitch. Very much appreciated, my. But I'm not back to the back room. Since I won. And I lost my whole concept. If you're really interested in what the Octomam fight is like, I'll explain it after we get out of this scene. Got him. Okay, and we got another agility ring and lots of tonics. That is something I like about this. It may be difficult, but a lot of the enemies dropping consumables kind of helps to slightly balance it out. And Rydia. Full Rydia joined. Again, she's at level 1 and she's pretty much blah. Going to put her in the back row. I can. Actually, this does come in handy, considering I stupidly forgot you unequipped. Stupidly forgot you unequipped Kain, even though it doesn't really matter. Here's part 3 of the dancers. I'm guessing part 2 is in the Mist Village when you visit it later. That's nice. Alright, we gotta see Rosa sick and dead. Now trigger the kitchen waterway and Teller joining us. Weapon. So a lot of these items do have secondary abilities. If I remember correctly, the Stingron does that whatchamacallit, that sting shot that the sword rats would do if you don't kill them right away. And I think the detox rod will, and I think the detox rod works as whatchamacallit, works as an antidote too. So let's see if we can do this fight without dying. Was hoping that will kill that one, but I guess not. That made him good. And I got him. You know what? Let's that for considering how she is, right? And I'm kind of curious. Get a good fight. Again, we've got enemies here with new abilities that aren't vanilla, with the lava's casting slow. I think the sand mods did do powder in vanilla. Idea ever gets a chance. Okay, I guess I can't do. Oh, okay. It does have the antidote attached to it, like it's. I just learned something if I decide to. I'm not. Alright, so one more fight, then we'll save and we'll discuss this. I don't die that is. I'd actually like a chance to one of Rydia's magics. For get up to, I'll be fine. This is a tough one. As I get. Hey, Busha! Thanks for the raid, buddy. Hey. Put my light and let's try one more time. Pretty much with that fight, the giant centipede is let's just say a tough nut to crack. I'm doing pretty good. Finishing up this and showing off this hack right now. Give you a shout out. Hey Busha, the great streamer, play some great games, and he's great when it comes to fighting games. Also, thanks for the follow, Trimmers39. Welcome, welcome. I think the sleep spell is really good in this, according to the little mini walkthrough, so let's try this quickly. Cheers for the shout out, of course, man. Also, be nice if Rydia would, of course, Rydia would finally get a turn. Also, all the right mages always start with the scan spell, so it's pretty much more useful than in vanilla, where in some cases you may have to use the scan spell to find out its HP and find out what its weakness is. Some bosses are going to be a bit of a puzzle. Kind of like the super bosses in the FF4 Ultima hack as well. Okay, I've had enough. As I've said before, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this hack. I like it for what it is, but I'm not a big fan on difficulty hacks. Alright, so we're at the Inn Cafe. Remember when we were in the beginner's house that we should always talk to people in inns and cafes for tips on the next boss or anything else? Okay. Don't swing at Actor Ma'am. He'll grab you and won't let go. Evil. A spell? I heard a distant mountain host this. Might be Mount O'Gills. Blinds will ignore special attacks like dog. How? I don't know. Alright, that's pretty much the same as in, say, the FF4 Ultima hack, where if I fight a slime enemy, I can't... if I fight a slime enemy, they have a high defense, and they're immune to attacks like that. So it's pretty much magic only on them. Bastard. see which comes. And let's see, Cecil Rydia is at 4. I think pretty much level 5-ish is the is the bottleneck for this area for Rydia, more or less. So I think in my game I managed to get her up to maybe 6 or 7. I don't remember now. Alright, so this is FF2 Born of a Dragon, a difficulty hack made by MGE. So my thoughts on this. Considering I'm not a fan of difficulty hacks, I kind of had a good time with this. I'm not going to make difficulty hacks a regular thing for me, that's for sure. But I like what MGE did with it. I like the additional options Chili Fez added to it. Chili Fez, as you know, being one of the people behind FF4 Ultima. Sorry to rate and run, buddy. I needed food. Have a good stream. Alright, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate you rating me, too. I'd probably have to give this hack probably a 4 or 4.5 out of 5. It is a difficulty hack. The mini walkthrough pretty much gives you an idea of what to do, what not to do, and how the leveling bottlenecking works at boss checkpoint. It may take a person a while to get used to playing this if they're really used to, say, playing the way FF2 runs in vanilla or even the FF4 Ultima hack. It would definitely take somebody time to get used to not being able to run in caves, mountains, and such. So having enough consumables and tents and cabins and whatnot is definitely advisable, especially someplace like the Cave to the Fey March or the Sylph Cave. You pretty much can raid all the treasure chests and run, or run and do those trap treasure chests at later in the game. So yeah, I do recommend this if you're looking for a difficulty hack. Again, there's not much change to the story. Real changes is the fact that it's a difficulty hack. A lot of the weapons and gear is changed around, and is changed, some new stuff added, new spells. Like at level, what it was, maybe 6 or 7 or 8, Rydia gets the Bio 1 spell, which is pretty nice, honestly. Not being able to run in battles may turn people off, that's another change. And like I said, the way items are used. So again, I give this probably either a 4.5 or 4 out of 5. I'll have the review of this published on my blog probably Friday. Probably sometime Saturday or Sunday after I'm able to move the VOD for this over to YouTube. And then later tonight, I'll be doing the ones for the Chrono Trigger Prophet's Guile hack and Flames of Eternity Intercrow hack. Flames of Eternity being famous for its previous name, Crimson Echoes, which is when it got a cease and desist from Puresoft, and then another group picked it up, fixed all the bugs, and finished it and released it under the new name. So let's see who's on Weekend Raid. So again, if anybody has any questions regarding this hack, feel free to ask me either on any of my streams or on Twitter. And I think we're going to raid Gunstar Heroes. Awesome Screamer, he's working on his Game Gear Gauntlet with Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge right now.
Yeah, just keep jumping like that. Perfect. You got it. You got it. Please. Please let this just be like an easy way to win.
And I can't spell
Man,
cheat.
I'm so happy with every one of these boss fights has been so stupid like that, and I love it. I know there was a third guy around here.
So, of course, so let's go over there. Let's wish him good luck. As always, go up your raid emote loud and proud, and I will hopefully catch you tonight, my friend.